Barak, Shalom, everyone. It's Out the Box Kingdom. Talk with me, Out the Box Kingdom. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful yum. I just wanted to come on here and just, right now talk to the daughters of Zion. Um, First of all, I just wanted to remind us of Abba's word that we're made in his like image, but you are fearfully and wonderfully made. However, we have to come and realize that we are not inferior, but we're just wonderfully intelligent women. The Proverbs 31, that the Most High has molded us and shaped us to be. But also, for the past couple of days, I've met a few wonderful women of Zion, and the issues, the issues that's deep within the assembly of Daughters of Zion, that instead of there being some edification and uplifting, there has been a tearing down. But we know a lot of the tearing down and trying to watch our sisters fall and bring condemnation comes with jealousy and envy. But what we have to realize is those are underlying issues with someone that's still dealing with hatred of themselves. And it starts with self-hatred. Self-hatred comes from, also rejection. So what does self-hatred looks like? You're trying to manipulate and make yourself being to look like something you're not. Nowadays we're seeing our sisters still bleaching their skin, wearing wigs, scared to embrace their hair or what it looks like. Still hiding under, makeup and stuff like that. Anything to change who the Most High has made you. So there has to be definitely, those are the things that has to be addressed, because there's still a lot of trauma, underlining unresolved emotional wounds that's still there. And it don't matter if you wear trying to look sanctified and Kodesh like. It's just like what Yahushua told the Pharisees: you look clean on the outside, but in the inside you still filthy. And we would know this by your fruit. So I know with me, self-hatred don't look like self-hatred. You know what I'm saying? It looks like a confidence building, but it's an illusion. You know what I'm saying? When you was in the world, being that boss babe, having your nails done and your eyelashes and all that stuff, that looks like you well put together, and that's easy. But when you get in those relationships or someone comes and betray you, that's when the triggers or those unresolved issues that keeps piling up begin to surface. And so, like I said, it's nothing wrong of we're supposed to follow the commandments and instructions and the laws of Torah, and it cannot be done by flesh. It has to always be Ruach led. But what's more important is you should not just be striving to appear that you are a set apart person, but you should be striving for is allowing the Most High Yahuah to heal you so you can become whole. That when he introduces you to your spouse, whoever that person is, that both of y'all are whole, where you can be able to discern the people that want to come into your, should I say, your circle or come into your company, that you are able to discern if the Most High has sent them, right? That they're not Judases. But also, something to keep in mind is that you're able to establish boundaries where you're not compromising your spiritual, your emotional, your mental, or your physical well-being. And if that person can't respect that, then that person ain't for you, or those people ain't for you. And you'll have people surrounding you that is there to help you build. Now, now when we're talking about self-hatred, another thing that the adversary has dealt very craftily, especially with us melanated women, to hate ourselves, hate our skin, hate the way we look, hate our hair, the way it grows, and and he's done this by these different movements. Prime example, we had the sister lock movement. We had now the natural hair movement, and if you didn't have a certain hair textured hair or curl pattern, you wasn't considered as, your natural hair wasn't considered as beautiful, or if it's not down your back, you're not really growing healthy natural hair. And there's an issue with that, because we're not supposed to compare. We're supposed to still uplift and edify and encourage, right? But this is still being an issue. It's not enough edification and encouragement. It's still belittling, looking down, and condemning. You know what I'm saying? And this is why when I heard the Most High tell me several years ago that his nation is suffering, we're suffering because people still have some toe-up attitudes, unresolved issues. You look like an adult. You look like a Asha or an Aish, but you're still a child in the inside. You're still that broken child, but yet you're an adult. And so I truly believe that we're in a time and season that the Most High is not just separating the wheat from the tares, but he's still purging us. He's getting down to the root. He is the physician. He is getting down all the way down to the root of the issue, so it can't keep repeating itself. History, they say history repeats itself, but see, the Most High is doing a new thing. But you have to be willing, like Daud faced the Goliath. You have to be willing to want to slew that Goliath of depression or abandonment. Rejection is a prime example, and it teams up with self-rejection. You have to face that situation where you have that fear of loss, or like I said, a fear of rejection, so you don't try to connect with people. You're quick to jump ship, because when you truly have a friend, a true friend is someone you can trust, but a friend ain't gonna tell you something you want to hear. They're gonna want to tell you something that is going to help better you, right? So these are the facts here, and it's not enough conversations. It's nothing wrong of talking about scriptures, but it's really time to get at the nitty and gritty of things for Yashrael and even the engrafted ones to heal, in order for us to do the work that the Most High has called us to do. Because it's a lot of discord, and it's a lot of discord because you got people still walking in pride, don't think nothing's wrong with them, when the clear signs is there. They still operating with rotten fruit instead of the fruit of the Ruach. You know what I'm saying? No daughter of Zion should ever feel shame if she decides to wear her hair out like this. I believe it's beautiful. You know, my mom told me my hair feels like wool. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I give all praise to Abba esteem where I am today, where I don't have a desire to wear makeup or do all those things. It was a process for me. I thought it was just to help advance my looks, but it became an idol. It became a thing I began to hide behind, even down to weaves, because my heart's desire was my hair to be down my back because of certain appearance. But if I wasn't doing the steps to take care of my natural hair to get back length hair, then what do you expect? So it's time for you to love yourself. You can't love other people until you learn to love yourself. And I don't mean self-centeredness. Self-love means knowing that the boundaries, setting healthy boundaries, reading Yah's word, and allowing him to mold you and shape you into the woman that you're called to be, that Asha, and that wife that you're called to be, his bride, but also to your future husband, right? But it has to start with you too. So if you have a belief that the Most High wants to heal you, go after your healing. All right? Shalom.